I am Medic 3D and I don't take 3D printing orders, but I do favors. And this is one of them. Usually I am the guy who 3D prints everything for the family and friends, and this is one of such projects. I personally tend to 3D print useful stuff mostly, but sometimes I do something just for fun. Usually when you want to 3D print something, you just go online, search for the right model and hit print on your printer, but in this case it wasn't that easy. I am able to easily find superheroes, guns, toys, Pokemons, but philosophers are not easy to find. And this request was about printing a famous philosopher. Just take a look at the results. There is almost no philosophers available online to be downloaded and printed. Maybe I'm just not too familiar with the most known philosophers, so I went online and checked the list of most famous ones, and then used the results to find the proper file. But no luck. Although I found this company which can deliver you a release size head directly to your garden. You can even choose the color and use VR to check how it will look in your garden before buying one. After finding a few models, I asked the requester to choose the one he likes best. And this is the one he chosen. You can think that after choosing the best model, it's just a matter of 3D printing it. But beforehand, we have to make some preparations. First step is to choose the right material to print it with. In this case, I've decided to use PLA because it is easy to print, and this particular one is a little bit special. It is produced by Fiberlogy, and this is Mineral White PLA, and it is exactly what I was looking for this project. After choosing the right material, it is time to prepare the model to be printed by the 3D printer. In order to do so, you need a slicer and slice the object. Slicing means preparing the machine code for the printer so it can understand it and know exactly what to do and how to do. In my case, I decided to split the model into two parts, the bottom one and the top one, so it is easier to print and I use less material by doing so. Also, I was able to cut down on time of printing by a few hours. The connecting part is an empty cylinder, and I did it on purpose, because when you look at the item when it's assembled, the bottom part is a little bit smaller relatively to the upper part. So I was worried that the bus will be easy to tip over, but it is so well balanced that this is not the case. My thinking was that in case it is easy to tip, I will just put something really heavy inside, like sand or metal, or even ask somebody to prepare this pin out of metal so it will be really heavy, and then use it to connect the two pieces together, so the bus will be more heavy and harder to tip over. But it is really nice like so. So in that case, you can use this to store something interesting inside, like... Okay, now it's time to talk about money. This is how much money I've paid for the whole spool of Fiberlogy Mineral White PLA. This is how much filament I used to print for all three parts. And this is the combined cost of the 3D printed models. Only the materials. I'm really happy how this item looks. You can find the file down below.